Those that criticize footballers in action are those that will pant even before they run. Welcome to Sign 234 of Section 30 of the Holy Quran, Namshi. وَالَّذِينَ يُتَوَفَّوْنَ مِنْكُمْ وَيَذَرُونَ أَزْوَاجًا يَتَبَرَّسُونَ بِالْأَنفُسِهِنَّ أَرْبَعَةً أَشْهُرٍ وَعَشْرًا أربعة أشهر وعشرا 4 months and 10 days. If any of you die and leave widows behind, you tawaffauna are taken by God. Minkum, among you, any of you, wezeruna aswajan, leaving behind widows, leaving behind widows. Okay, the rest we can fix the rest. Leaving behind widows, they shall wait concerning themselves. بأنفسهن. They shall wait among themselves 4 months and 10 days. Oh, فإذا بلغنا فإذا بلغنا أجلهن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلنا في أنفسكم بالمعروف. I think by now we should be tired of hearing معروف. فإذا بلغنا, when they have fulfilled their term, balagna, فإذا fulfilled, balagna. Here, that's the interpretation here, and it's correct. It might not be the right word, but that's what it means. فإذا بلغنا. Oh, where is it again? فإذا بلغنا أجلهن. Their term, أجلهن. When they have fulfilled their terms, there is no blame on them. La junahun alayhunna. There is no blame on them. Sorry, there's no blame on you if they dispose of themselves in a just and reasonable manner. فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلنا في أنفسكم بالمعروف. There is no blame on you if they dispose of themselves in a just and reasonable manner. In other words, after 4 months, they can start showing themselves in a manner that will attract men to them. And that is bil ma'ruf, in a well behaved manner, reasonable manner. Yes, in a reasonable manner. That's it. Yes, here in a reasonable manner. And what is next? Wallahu bima ta'maluna habirun. Bima ta'lamuna habirun. And God is well acquainted with what ye do. In other words, if you don't behave reasonable and you start calling men, you see this one, say, hey, Abu Bakr, hey, Yusuf, hey, to say that you have finished your 4 months and therefore they can come in That's not reasonable. And that God is aware of what you do. It happens. Mm. Pardon me. God does not say what does not happen or what will never happen. Mm. Maybe after the 4 months, you were you were isolating yourselves. But after the 4 months, maybe you come out and go and buy this and buy that and buy that, men around or not. That is the reasonable manner. Mm. As opposed to walking to the men and sitting with them and conversing, calling them up and down. Mm. That is next to P. I want to explain the P. Mm. Okay. Oh, I don't need to explain it. Uh, and God is well acquainted with what you do. Allah bima talamuna habirun. There's no. Oh, there is. There is a note to read. But let me find out if we did notes. Two sisters. We've done two sisters. So we've done two sisters. So the note to this 2, 3, 4 is 2, 6, 7. Let's go there. The idat of widowhood, into brackets, 4 months and 10 days, is longer than the idat of divorce, 3 months, 3 monthly course or 3 monthly courses. So if that is a waiting period, mm, when your husband is dead, when your husband is dead, you have to wait 4 months, plus 4 plus 10 days. That's Arabic. You don't say 4 months. You don't say 44 one. You don't say 150 days or something like that. You just say 4 months plus 4 days. And that of divorce, when you divorce your husband or your husband divorces you, that will then be 3 months, 3 month low cost. And that can be found in uh, sign 228 for for divorce. Mm. And we've just read the one for widowhood. Mm, for widowhood. Uh, in the matter, in the latter, the only consideration is to ascertain if there is any unborn issue of the marriage dissolved. So by 3 months, if there was a hidden fetus in the belly, she by in fact by a month or two, even the stomach should start protruding. Mm. So that's in case of divorce. This is clear from chapter 33, Psalm 49, where it is laid down that there is no either for virgin divorces. So this explains it, why you have to wait. Why for virgin divorces you don't have to wait. In other words, you have not actually consummated the marriage. So why not? Why wait for 3 months for virgin divorces? In the former, there is in addition the consideration of mourning and respect for the deceased husband. Thus, when you've lost your husband, it shouldn't be 3 months, because you should be mourning for some time. You shouldn't jump to looking for husbands. Nobody should look for you either. For the deceased husband, full stop. In other case, it is in other case it is proved that there is unborn issue. There is, of course, no question of remarriage for the woman until it is born. Meanwhile, her maintenance on a reasonable scale is chargeable to the late husband's estate. So, in other words, if the waitings can be extended, if an unborn baby is involved. If later the woman is seen to be pregnant, either divorce or lost the husband, the period automatically should extend beyond 3 months or 3 months and 4 days in either case. And that's no 267 to sign one to sign 224. Let's go fast to sign 234. I think no, I don't think I've been given a warning again, but let's see if we can do the last sign. Hmm? Uh, ولا جناح عليكم فيما أردتم فيما أردتم به من هدبة هدبة النساء من هدبة النساء. There is no blame on you if ye make an indirect offer of betrothal, of betrothal, or hold it in your heart, mm, or hold it in your heart. أو أكننتم أكننتم في أنفسكم or I say أو أكننتم في أنفسكم or hold it in your heart. So you hear here, amphisicum is not yourselves or your soul, but your heart. Mm. There is a note to read 268, but not until we finish the whole sentence. Mm. علم الله أنكم ستذكرونهن علم الله أنكم ستذكرونهن ولكن لا تواعدون لا تواعدوهن سرا. God knows that ye cherish them in your hearts, but do not make a secret contract with them. Do not put a secret contract with them, except that you speak to them in terms honorable, nor resolve on the tie of marriage till the term prescribed is fulfilled. Mm. Except illa, let's go there. Illa antakulu kaulan ma'rufun. Mm. Except that you speak to them in terms honorable. Kaulan ma'ruf again. Except that you speak to them on terms honorable. Kaulan ma'rufa. ولا تعزموا عقدة وما تعزموا عقدة النكاح حتى nor resolve on the tie of marriage till حتى حتى الكتاب أجله ألا يبلغ الكتاب أجله حتى يبلغ الكتاب أجله till the term prescribed is fulfilled. Yablagu fulfill kitaba the term ajalahu rather is the term ajalahu the term yablaga fulfilled. Ajalahu the term kitaba prescribed. Uh, وأعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في أنفسكم. And know that God knows what is in your hearts, and physicum in your heart. So if you are in your house and you have a love for Angela somewhere, God knows it. Don't think that He doesn't know it. That's why we ask for forgiveness all of the time. Or you are in your house and Abubakar's wife passes by and wobbling the buttocks. God knows you are looking at her. So ask for forgiveness. Yalam me and what is in your heart. Uh, فَإِحْذَرُوا what is in your heart and take heed of him. Mm. So God knows what is in your heart and take heed of him. So take heed of God. Him is in capital letters, sorry, H, capital H. And take heed of him, take heed of God. فَإِحْذَرُوهُ, take heed of whom. Wallahu وَأَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ غَفُورٌ rahim. And know that God is all forgiving, most merciful. So while you are feeling blue for another woman, know that God is aware of it. And when you uh, ask for forgiveness from Him, He will forgive you for it. He will forgive you for it. Because He's all forgiving, most merciful. And that is the second sign. That's the second sign, 235. Let's see if there are any notes. Yes, there is. 268. No, 268. I think that's the only note. Yes, 268 is the only note to that sign. And what is it about? In your hearts, an indirect offer of betrothal, or hold it in your heart. So 268 is against heart. 268. A definite contract of marriage for the woman during her period of idat of, of widowhood is forbidden, as obviously a definite, pardon me, some naughty children are passing by. A definite contract of remarriage for the woman during her period of idat of widowhood is forbidden, as obviously unseemly, as also any secrecy in such matters, full stop. It will blind the woman, sorry, it will bind the woman at a time when she is not fitted to exercise her fullest judgment. But circumstances may arise when an offer, into brackets, open for future consideration but not immediately decided, brackets close, may be to her interest, and this is permissible. This is permissible. Let me take it again. But circumstances, without the brackets, but circumstances may arise when an offer may be to her interest, and this is permissible. So we have to take note that at the time that you are trying, you have in your heart to love the woman, that might not be the right time, because the woman might not even be fully ready or cannot take a good decision at that time. That's what it means. And that is the end, pardon me, and that is the end of sign 235. Also the end of section theory. Like I said, I've been warning my device is warming up, heating, and therefore we have to stop after two signs. I think that's substantial enough. We shall then continue with section 31 in our next episode. And 31 starts with 236, sign 236. Thanks a lot. May God be with you all. Au revoir. Bye bye.